Well, either, yeah, yeah, I know the pictures. I got poor lighting in here. I tried to open the freaking curtain over here, and it doesn't want to open anyway. Suppose I could turn that light off or light on in the back there. Boy, it has been a rough couple of days, last 3 days. I have seen and traveled more of the southern part of the country than I have in many years. Wednesday, we have a work truck lined up, or we did, and so the boss and I set out Wednesday on the journey to go get it and bring it home, and he forgot to get some signing done, or a piece of paper needed signed or something. So we got as far as Oklahoma City and turned around and went back. So that was 17 hours, not including stops for, necessities and meals. And we got back up bright and early. Both of us did, and then didn't leave town until 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday. And we drove all night last night into about 3 a.m. and got to this little place called Enos, Texas. Stopped and got back up really early this morning and continued on towards, not too far from where the battleship Texas is where this truck's supposed to have been. And it's been one, well, I don't want to say anything bad. I mean, it's not, trying. How much sound there is there? I don't know. They turn it up a little bit. It's just, like I said, I know the video reception is poor. It is what it is. I'm too tired to care. So we just hammered all along until about 3 o'clock, and then couldn't do no more. And then we get up and we started, and we kept heading down there. And back home, they're in the middle of the snow. No, I wouldn't call it a snow. Well, it's a snowstorm, but up to 5 inches of snow possible. So down here we got rains and heavy rains and threatening the tornado watch and accidents on the highway up towards Dallas. So the boss decided, well, we're really beat. We are, so we're stopping, heading back tomorrow, the rest of the way. He hired some outfit to go and inspect the truck yesterday or this morning, and we found out only almost 2 hours away from the place where the truck was. He discovers the truck is another potential POS. A lot of problems with it. I guess there's a lot of brake issues with it. There's some things that need replaced. It's very doubtful it could make an 1,100-mile trip by itself. There's a hinge missing off the hood. There's a broken hinge on one of the doors. There's a bunch of rust and wires hanging down underneath, and et cetera, and et cetera, and et cetera. Which, I don't blame him. We're not going to buy it. I mean, we're trying to replace our own POS that's, would cost $5,000 to $10,000 to repair, and yet every week, every day, more customers call going, hey, we're past due. Hey, weren't you supposed to be here last week? Hey, we really, really need this thing. You just you do. So I'm going to spend most of the day. At least they're wise enough to bring my laptop. My wife says, "Oh, you take your laptop." Yeah, I'd take the whole house with me if I could get away with it. No, it is. I don't know if somebody's in there, somebody's not. Still, just no. All right. Say something. I don't know. How's that? So it's about a $30,000 truck, and the pictures were very deceiving. It looked very nice from the pictures, right? And this is one of those things if you don't check hands on, you really, what do you do? In this case, it costs $500 to have somebody go, a professional inspection outfit to go give us some honest answers. There's no working air conditioning, which is a huge negative in my eyes, but not a deal breaker. We need the truck pretty bad. But we're talking some major brake issues, right? There's one entire brake cylinder that needs to be rebuilt. There's no nothing about it. And then there's the bags that go on brakes in the back. It's an air brake system. So if those bags fail, you don't have brakes or they lock up, and you're worse than having you got too much brake. Either way, the truck can't function, and it's not worth. It would cost $4,000. Boss is already $2,000 into this investor, and now we have no truck yet. Still have no truck. It would cost $4,000 to have the truck transported up, and $5,000-6,000 to fix. Go right back in the same spot with the old truck. Might as well spend the $5,000 on the old truck, keep it running. At the end of the day, that's the catch. The company, the owners are getting up there, and they're just tired of fighting tooth and nail with everything that comes along. And there's a lot of problems this past year, mostly on my end, just mechanical, but lots of other issues in the other half of the company. And they just really want to retire, and they got an option to sell, and so now they got to go through all that, put together a proposal, figure out what the whole company's valued at, etc. Make a proposal, get a counter proposal, and go forward. Do what we can do. It is what it is. It's tired. Anyway, thought I'd share. Hopefully this one will be the channel. If it didn't, thanks for the one viewer, whomever you be. See what tomorrow brings. Thank you for listening.